Hey there, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. My name is Raven, and in today's video we are going to be doing a cozy day in the life. I was feeling really good in my routines when I filmed this, and things were feeling structured enough without feeling overwhelming. So I started the morning off with taking my medication. There's something specific about apple juice that makes it so much smoother and easier to take my medication and my vitamins. So I tucked in with my planner, and about halfway through that I remembered I needed to turn on my espresso machine so that it can preheat. So while it preheated, I finished my journal and got some reading done. I was reading The School of Good and Evil. I've had it for a few years, but I had never finished it. I wanted to come back to it after watching the movie that came out on Netflix. Honestly, I preferred the movie adaptation, but I'm willing to see if the second book is a bit better. I'm pretty sure from what I gathered in the back of the About section that this was the author's first publication, or at least published book, so maybe the next one will be a little bit more how I prefer things, or maybe this author's just not a good suit. It's hard to tell. After I read a couple of chapters, I had some breakfast. One of my recent favorites is frozen waffles with almond butter and sliced apples. It sits really well in my stomach and doesn't leave me feeling hungry after like 30 minutes, so overall it's pretty good. Even if it is a sweet breakfast, I feel like I tend to go for sweet breakfast, and that's where I end up getting really hungry later on in the day. I started off with a little bit of computer work in the living room. It's really comfortable to just sit in my chair for a little bit. Some days I'll stay in here the whole day, but this was one of the days I just sort of wanted to split it up. I don't like moving too often once I start something. So my phone randomly broke when I tossed it on the bed. Don't know why. I was really frazzled, still kind of annoyed about it. The main detail that I find just insulting is we had just paid my husband's phone off the week before filming this, and we no longer had any payments on our phone bill other than like the service. We had no more phone to pay off. So the ironic timing was not appreciated. I moved to my office and sort of just hit the reset, got a little bit of tidying done, and just eased back into working. I set my iPad up on my desk and just watched some DC cartoons while I started working on some of my amigurumi pattern for the amigurumi that I would like to sell in my Etsy shop. This day I was remaking a hot chocolate mug, mostly from memory because I lost the notes that I had written down the first time that I made one of these, and I had already sold the amigurumi that I had made from it, so I couldn't even look at the reference. I was just looking at a couple of pictures I had taken of it on my phone. It was really simple shape, so it wasn't too bad by any means. I just really bad at remembering to show the camera what I'm working on, and I would really like to get better about that because the hot chocolate came out pretty cute.
Shouldn't we bring Vic back to
My
him?
father did this to me.
All the more reason.
Look, I mean...
After I was done with work for the day, I decided to play some Sims. I've been loving the new horse pack and the kitchen stuff pack so much, and I'm trying to get in the habit of actually playing the games and enjoying them for morale. The rabbits got their puzzles, of course. I would never forget their puzzles, they wouldn't let me. And when my husband got home, he made nachos for dinner while I just knitted some socks at the counter. All in all, it was a pretty good day and I enjoyed it. It wasn't super exciting or anything by any means, but it was nice and relaxing and just structured enough to feel like I wasn't turning into goop. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit subscribe so you can see more videos in the future. Leave me a coffee and emoji in the comments down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.